Alright guys, if you guessed it, we are making gnocchi beef soup. Yes, these are all the ingredients that we'll be using. Let's get into this thing. First thing, I want to toast these gnocchi potatoes, guys. So I toast them on high for just a few minutes. I don't want to cook them too much, just until they start turning slightly brown. Next, I got some sausages I grilled up, and I'll be working on my onions next. So I'm just using purple onions for these, or red onions in this instance. You can use any onions that you feel like using, but I want to give it some color, so I'm going with red onions. So I'm going to saute these for a few minutes until they caramelize, and then I'm using some steak seasoning as well. And I'm going to get these nice and caramelized, guys. My heat is on medium at this particular point, and you can guess it, guys, this is going to turn into an amazing dish. Next thing we're going to do is work on this ground beef. So I'm using 1 pound of ground beef. This is 70-30, I believe, 80-20, any type you want. Feel free to use that, but I'm just using some ground beef. And I'm going back in with this steak seasoning that I'll be using. Now I'm following that up with some onion and some garlic powder as well, guys. This is just going to help with the flavors and helping everything cook thoroughly and flavorful. So the ground beef is going to cook about between 7 to 10 minutes. When it's brown, it's pretty much done. Also remember to drain the oil as well, guys. Alright guys, so after it's drained, it looks just like this. Next, we're going to add in our can of fire roasted diced tomatoes. This is just going to help with the color, and it's just going to give this pasta that different vibrant type of flavor and taste. Next, I'm going to use my beef broth. We'll be using 2.5 cups, and then heavy cream as well. That's also 2.5 cups. So as I did this, guys, you can see at this point it was just only 1 cup per 1 cup. So I went ahead and just added it, and as you can see, guys, I just wanted to get a good idea of how much I'll be needing. But 2.5 cups for beef broth and 2.5 cups for heavy cream. Next, I let that come to a boil, and then I added some more seasoning. And taste as you go, guys. This will give you a good idea of what you need to add or what you don't need to add. Once it comes to a boil, we're going to reduce the heat to about 5 or medium. Next, we're going to add those sauteed sausages that we had, and then we also have those caramelized beautiful red onions that we're going to add as well. So we're going to make sure we give this a good mix, and as you can see, everything is coming together. Alright guys, so at this point we're going to go in with our gnocchi potatoes, and we're going to give this a good mix. And as you guys can see, this is turning into something beautiful, something outstanding. I love this type of soup. I'm just waiting for Olive Garden to top it. Alright, then we're going to add in our spinach. I think this really works well with any type of gnocchi soup, to your preference, but for me, I went ahead and added roughly about 2 cups of uncooked spinach because it's going to cook very quickly. As you can see, it's already reducing in size. But yep, guys, this is pretty much it when it comes to it. Let this cook for a few minutes, and this is what it looks like. Beautiful gnocchi beef soup, guys, with smoked sausages, tomatoes, and spinach. On any given day, this is excellent. And then, of course, I have my Parmesan Romano cheese. I actually prefer to grate it. I think it helps to thicken up the sauce better than the fresh Parmesan. But yep, guys, this is pretty much it. So you know what to do. If you like this type of content, guys, please remember to like, share, subscribe. And as always, we turn common food into world class. Thanks for watching, and please look forward to my next video.